obviously this isn't my music, but I did some stuff with it that I like. That's interesting too. Like I'm low-key like kind of playing it on repeat, and this was like a mood setter for me, as I put in the title, a lot on my mind, and it's true. There you are. I'm just looking down as I tend to do, like, okay, what's good? What's the vibe? You know what I'm saying? I'll probably do this a few more times, or maybe I won't. You know, it's upper reality, as you know. It's a good day today. Well, actually, it's good, but it's a little bit like tricky too. So, I want to kind of be on the down tempoer side because that's just what I am feeling at the moment. What's up? Nice to see you. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate it, Dolo. I'm gonna like be on the mellow for a little bit. I'm working on some content, and I wanna go into some of the steps for this new single that I'm dropping and talk about like the realities when it comes to me and some of the kind of just things I've come to understand about my music making process, and we'll go from there. It stands to be a good one. I am, looking forward to it. Here we go. Ableton took like a second to come up. I want to, part of me just kind of wants to jump right into it and kind of like, I'm in here playing some guitar, so I'll stick with that for now. In a minute, I'll tell the people I'm in the building as well, but I kind of want to calibrate and begin. All right, let's do this. Here we are. Ta-da! We are just kind of got an empty shell, pretty much. There's a this thingy. electric piano and drum rack, and it works. But I want to rely on this baby because I just been like, yeah, things have been coming out that I really think are some good ideas, and I want to get involved with that. Oh shit. Oh, I'm so good at that. I have a checklist and I always lose it. It's self-sabotage. So when I put this damn thing in this external drive, let's just hope it doesn't destroy the whole damn thing. Don't think it will, but my god. Let's see. I'm just gonna find me a decent snap. Oh, I don't want that. Yeah, see, I knew this shit was gonna start up. As soon as I was like, oh my god, why did I just do that? A lot of what I do, it takes steps. Like, you have to, like, kind of remember, or, look at your checklist, which I had misplaced right before this came up. Luckily, this thing is live, so I can keep the people entertained while the thing is loading up. Oh, thank goodness. Nice. Okay. And that's fine, right? Sounds fine. Let me look at my CPU, because it's kind of bullshit. Oh, I think the room is hot. Give me a minute. Oh. This shit is tangled. I'm sitting there like, what's going on? Here we go. A little bit by little bit. There we are. Yeah, if my CPU shit, like my kernel task starts exploding, just because the computer is like, what the fuck? But y'all know my streams by now. Y'all know that I'll be going through these motions. Luckily, it's a different motion every time, and I feel like that's a good thing. Okay, let's look and see. Oh, don't die on me now. Look at that thing. It's running around. Look at that. Kernel task, 894.6%. It's just hot, dude. It'll come down. Here we go. It's my own fault though, because I oh, yo, thank you for asking. So I use whatchamacallit, I use Streamlabs OBS. So there's OBS and there's Streamlabs OBS. For some reason I found that OBS used more CPU power than Streamlabs did at the time. But then I did an upgrade with Streamlabs a couple of weeks ago, and it's been like a little bit intense. So I'm thinking I might switch back to regular OBS. But the templates for both of those, I don't know, they like interact with each other. So whatever template you create on OBS, if you migrate it over to Streamlabs, it typically works out fine. Let me open a window really quick. Woo. Okay. So, all right, a little bit more under control now, which I feel good about. Wait, let's see. Let's see if I came back in the building or not. If I didn't, I didn't. But if I did, I did. That'd be awesome. Ah, hell yeah. All right, cool. Happy about that. Yay. All right, so back to my original plan here. Actually, wait a minute. I want my chords to kind of do what they're supposed to do. Okay. I'm gonna find the snap. Okay, and then let's kind of go right here. I'll come back to this so you kind of have an idea what's going on over there. Here we go. So that's fine. That'll do. Gonna kind of listen to it, gauge some stuff. Oh shit, I did one more thing too. I have my checklist. This is what I'm talking about though, when the subject of the stream is a lot on my mind. So like, so much of my creative process is such an interesting dance between like the actual creation and then like the uphill battle with like the mind. It's so like hectic. It's really interesting. Give me a minute here. I may or may not come out depending on this goes. This is gonna help though. I don't think I actually have ADHD, but I don't know, man. Sometimes I wonder. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. We'll kind of keep it there. We'll keep it there. So. Not like that way, different way. I kind of want like that. Pretty, right? I like it. Yeah, let's do that for right now. Here we go, here we go. Oh, you can have some of that. You can kind of see what I'm doing on my screen here. Okay, here we go. 2, 1, 2, ready, go. Oh, so hold on, let's see. So if I want, because I was thinking. That would be kind of cool, but I don't know if I can do it. Oh, I can kind of do it, yeah. Oh, see? There it is. Yeah. Oh, it's easier than I thought. Yeah, you gotta practice, man. That's what I'm learning. You have to practice. Because that was so easy. Like, why was that so smooth? Look at me like, you know. I don't want to start getting too vulgar. Sometimes I can get so vulgar on the streams. All right, I'm glad you like that. Here we go. I get asked this question a lot. And the truth is, I don't have a singular method. Ooh, can you put me on game and tell me what shambolic means? Because I don't know what that means. It sounds interesting though. Once I learn the terminology, I'll be unstoppable for that one. That was a good one. Do I want to move my computer because my fucking thing is at like 75%? Ugh. Wait, let me look and see really quick. Okay, no, I'm okay. In building. If I'm doing weird shit, it is what it is. But okay. So let's see. Obviously, this is the best cut in my opinion. Oh, I get what you mean. Yeah, no, I think that there's something to be said about that. I think so. Well, it's interesting because I've been trying to put together this piece of content that talks about my experience with. I was like, why is it feeling weird? That's why. My experience with creating my latest single, Crashing Down, and I want to kind of like do more versions of the same song, right? Like I want to do the one song, but I want to do the song like over and over and over again in different iterations with like different keys or like with different parts and stuff, but kind of still hovering around the same theme. And so it's interesting how you say that because so much of that song is about things falling apart. And this sort of like rebirth that comes from that quote unquote mess and disorganization. So I say go for it. You know, I love some mess and disorganization. You know how much it took me to clean this room? Yeah, just how much want to have that. Doom, doom, doom. Easy, easy, easy. Just like that. Here we go. Turn on the cold air on this guy, see if that helps me. Hey girl. Yeah, it sure is. See if I can kind of do some stuff that's like, you know how some people play things that's familiar. Let's see. Let's see when as soon as I want to try to summon it though in my mind, I'm like, I don't even know what to play. Let me look at my CPU real quick. Think of a good one. As soon as it comes, it's like, oh man, I don't know what to think of a good one. I'm trying to think. Okay, let's think of a different one. I like that. Hold on. I'm like trying to process your question too. I'm like, do I notice a specific feeling or theme coming to my mind as my natural resulting pulse musically? I think so, but I couldn't name for you what it is. I think that's a really interesting way to put it. I definitely I think I see like a place that I'm at. Like it's kind of like a somatic walk to it. Like I know where sorry, I'm like kind of pulling my this. There we go. Remove this. Like I know kind of where I want to end up spiritually, I guess. Like the free place. So in that sense, it's a specific home. It's like it's an entity. It's a world, I guess. It's a realm. I think that's really what it is. But thank you. Let's try to get that right. It's right here. Oh, hold on. Okay, I'm gonna do that one more time. Let me just listen to it real quick. Okay. But I want to reharmonize it a little bit. I always do that. That's kind of something I tend to do. But yeah, I kind of want to be with that on that regard. So let me do it right here. Oh no, I don't want to update the damn titles. Don't touch it. Okay. Okay. It was so nice. Okay. Almost. I kind of want this. I'm gonna just work on this one now. See, I need to make sure. Okay, yeah, I want to do that right here too. Here we go. Yeah, do it once again. Here we go. Okay. There it is. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, okay. Hey friend, I'm glad I caught you, man. Ah, man, I'm super excited that you're here. Hold on. Okay, that was it. Yeah. I'm really just like vibing today. Like my computer, dude, look at this shit, 57%, and I'm just like not running shit, dude. It's like, it's tired, I'm tired, and it's because I've been mixing my ass off, and I know it's just done with me today. And so I'm like, okay, like we'll, you know, honor the energy. I also have a piece of content that I'm kind of like working on. So the piece of content that I'm working on, I'll kind of switch over to it. I'll probably just keep it, you know, guitar and, I know, but that's honestly, I think this computer is just getting old, and I need to get another one. But like, that's gonna be interesting. But it's a mindset thing, right? Oh man, I know that day job. Well, actually, I don't know that day job life intimately. It's like I have a like server job on the weekends at night, and I definitely feel like it's a pick your poison thing because it's like I like the fact that I have this job. I like some of the amenities that come with it. I like being able to take things slow and shit. Hey, 32%. Let's go. We don't even know what happened. I think it just got cooler in the room. But anyway, like it is physically grueling. It's grueling. It's grueling. It goes beyond sitting at a desk. It goes beyond standing up in a stand-up desk. It goes beyond, you know what I mean? And that I did not account for. Like, I have to put my hands in ice and shit at night so that I don't wake up with carpal tunnel and stuff. It is intense. So it's like, you know how it goes. We are giving and taking based on what we can do, and then we feed it back into our creative careers, you know. Oblique strategies, where I pick a card by chance with a random selection. You know, I've heard of that in terms of like couples therapy. But I haven't heard it. Well, I've seen people do it, I guess, with music where it's like, they do it, you know, they're pubbing for some kind of product or something. I personally haven't done it. Whatchamacallit? Pay the same. Well, I'll tell you this, Dolo, if you happen to if you can maybe get your hands on one online and shoot me like the prompts that you get, I'll bite, you know. What I would like to do here is like talk about, you know, talk about politics and stuff, you know. But I'm definitely not above giving it a go or changing the instrument. We'll definitely see how it goes. As a matter of fact, I kind of on that note, I kind of not necessarily want to change the instrument, but I do want to change the key. Let's see. still keep my same little thing. Let's see. A little faster. I like it too. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, hold on. Oh, I have an interesting thought about that. That's interesting. I'll tell you in a second. We'll keep it like that for right now. Kind of feels like a little bit rushed, but it's okay. Let's go. Wait, which song? And then, so as far as the, part is this better? Let's listen to it. So as far as, James Blake and the Vault thing, I guess the one thing that was interesting is that I didn't realize there was already a platform called Vault. I thought that was interesting. I thought, oh my god, for real? And then there were like, platform should not be named here, stole the idea, and they stole the idea and they used it like their own idea. Let's go. I love that song. Wouldn't you like if I sang a song? Wouldn't you feel it? Wouldn't you like if I took the time to heal you? Oh my goodness, oh my god, the time it took for me was so hard. Catch attention like you do, but I can't seem to get through to you. Now when I sit down on your face, I seem to hear every single trace of how you loved and it was gold, until the world came and took your soul. Now you don't trust me, you don't trust me, love. You don't trust me, love. You don't trust me. Turn up on arrival, like the pages in the Bible. Summer breeze is to die for. You can follow me, my disciple. Yeah. No, that's a classic. Yeah, I had to break out into that one. When you mentioned that, I was like, oh, take me back. It's interesting because it kind of ties into a lot of different things right now. Because the song, that particular song, is an inflection point. It taught me so much about like going into my own personal needs. Because my creativity suffers when my personal needs are not met. I mean, everybody's does, right? But I find myself not being able to touch that when I don't have my wits about me, when I don't have, or just like the sense of groundedness in my space, when I don't feel safe in my space, when I don't, it totally shuts that creativity down. And I guess when it's coming out of my mouth, it's so easy and simple. But um, it's interesting because it kind of ties into already the question in terms of the vault thing. Because the issue with that whole vault thing, there's a lot of them, but people are taking issue, right? Because you have this quote unquote bigger artist that's now kind of, it's interpreted that the person is kind of co opting all of the language and all of the groundwork that some of these small artists have done. And I think that some of these artists that were kind of on the earlier stages of the beginning of some of these Web3 platforms, where that philosophy, the decentralization philosophy when it comes to musicians and the, eat the rich at Spotify folks, and the things that they did to subvert some of the cruelties of these initial kind of like music industry systems. I think they kind of feel spat out, you know? They feel like this guy has come in and acted like he discovered it and he's the first one to ever do it. And, I think that everybody came in with this promise that they were going to be the one to do it, because I think that people came into quote unquote Web3 thinking, well, the TikTok algorithm is fucking me, and Spotify is fucking me, and da da da. Well, if I go over to Web3 and I create something new and interesting there, well, the initial rhetoric was like, if I can get like 10 invested like folks buying my NFTs. I remember this. If I can get 10 invested people buying my NFTs, and I'll have my capital that I need in order to support what I'm doing. Then, the decentralization thing, I think that people started chasing those hopes and dreams, especially when a certain platform started, getting people $11,000 in 10 seconds and stuff like that. People were like, whoa, I remember that. That was like in late 2021. I remember even earlier than that, when people could, sell a picture for $1,000. And it was like, what? And so I think fast forward to now, here comes this person that drops this platform with a similar rhetoric that a lot of people felt like, well, I dragged through the entire bear market for this. Like, why? Let me get some of this. I don't want to go too far into the rabbit hole yet. I'll come back to it. Yeah, I mean, I think that the idea is to kind of make everybody feel like they can't do it, or at least feel like they're being faced with that rhetoric that they can't do it, so that they try to prove it wrong. And all the energy that they're exerting trying to prove it wrong is fodder for platforms and things to be able to extract value and then show VCs like, look at how invested people are into this. Look, this is the future. You should just keep paying us and paying our bills and stuff. And I mean, I think it's smart. I don't think it's the only way to do it, though. I think it's the only way to do it if you want to, if power matters more than you than service. I think that's the only way to do it, is to kind of play that game. Let's see. So basically, when I said also there's a lot on my mind, I mean that shit, because it's like, let me do this one again because I don't like the little blip I did. Yeah, scroll's better. But my whole thing I find interesting too, though I find it politically interesting, is like Snoop Dogg was already doing stuff on, you know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like what is it about James Blake in particular that is so big that him saying I want to do direct to consumer marketing has jarred people that much? I personally don't understand it, because it's like, well, I mean, James Blake is doing what James Blake wants to do. What's the big idea? Okay, congratulations. But then again, I was never like an incredibly high achiever in this space. I think that a lot of people who are echoing this sentiment are high achievers in the space. Like they, you know, and they want that, not necessarily want that credit, they deserve that credit. And apparently don't feel like they're getting it. Maybe they don't feel like they're a part of the room, or they feel like they contributed so much to the aesthetic and the intellectual kind of framework and the school of thought around this type of principle, but are not included in the next steps beyond that. They feel left behind, and I think because everybody was supposed to hold on for this bull market, but I do think when it comes to bear markets are about building and making connections and just buying the dip, if you will, with your associations and with your like your knowledge, and maybe like you just market watching, kind of getting an understanding of where things are going, tracking the money a little bit. And I think a lot of people kind of thought that this bull market would be an explosion again of artistry, and it kind of isn't, right? It's kind of funneled into some bigger players, and I think people have a resentment to that. Which I don't blame them. I personally don't feel politically affronted by James Blake at all. I did not, like, I noticed that people came out, and I don't think they were hating on him. I can't stand when people say that. Oh, you're hating on, let's play it at the same time while I'm talking. Oh, you're hating on James Blake. Oh, you know, all the people is going to, you know, I thought y'all wanted to see artists win. Like, people just be saying kind of wild shit sometimes too. And I don't feel like that's fair to say that people were hating on James Blake, but it is to say people were definitely salty. People were saltier than I would have expected. And then I'm not gonna lie to you, and I hate to be that person that's running my mouth like this, but for having won $30,000 last week, some of y'all are awfully salty, and it raises an eyebrow. Real talk. You know, I'm sorry. I've been breaking all sorts of social rules today. I called somebody out today in a way that's like, oh fuck, why did I do that? But I be having a hard time holding my tongue, because the way people act in this space sometimes, or just in general when it comes to industry stuff, I feel like sometimes people can be so behind the ball when it comes to appealing to some of these more kind of powerful institutions for fairness. You know, not even asking for a lot, just some fairness or some decency. The way that people are like, oh, I'm not gonna say nothing right now, I'm gonna wait to say something until I got more clout. I'm like, y'all don't know how you get in, it's how you stay in. That's like 101 of anything that you're trying to do and achieve. Oh, nice. Yes, yeah. Okay, hold on. So this is some of the stuff from the other content that I'm gonna incorporate into this right now. Ooh, also, say cheese. Oh, just kidding. There you go. I tell the story, people. But yeah, I know some people, in my opinion, are very egregious with some of the ways that they. Hold on. I'm gonna tell people I'm streaming. I'm gonna do the whole little shebang. I don't know know it's been an hour, but I see myself kind of probably staying a little bit longer. My computer calmed down, the room cooled down. That was helpful. The computer does not function well in a hot room. And also when the streams start out, I'd be like, oh. Rocky starts off into it. Here we go. Okay, here we go. There we go. Oh, let's wait to get it 100%. I told you there was a lot on my mind too, so you have to forgive me for being somewhat disjointed. I swear to God, I don't mean it. Let's do this really quick. Where were we at before? No, 89. Okay. Because so I want to get over here, and I want this to be. I had something in my mind too, an idea that I want to kind of flesh out, but let's get this. When people have a hard time, when their friends become successful. I don't know if that's it. I don't know if, personally, I don't think that it's one of those like somebody has a complex or somebody has a personal hang up based on resentment of seeing someone else having something that they should have. Personally, I don't think that's what it is. I think that people genuinely have invested a lot into this space to an extent that maybe it even distracted from some of the other things that they might have been able to pursue. I think the opportunity cost of existing in the quote-unquote Web3 space for some people has been astronomical. And I think those people don't appreciate seeing the shift from the little guys to the big guys. And why should they? In my opinion, why should they? But what to me, what raises an eyebrow is like, but I thought some people were rolling, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would be sitting there, sucking on a lollipop toodaloo if I had won some of the types of numbers that we've seen in some of these grant prices lately, or some of these, airdrops and stuff. Maybe some people are like, well, I care about the impetus and stuff, but it's like, you have enough money to start your own shit. What do you mean? Like, but what's actually happening, I almost cut my finger. Oh, I was like, what's going on? I almost cut my finger off at this there we go. Job, choosing between black. Yeah, I think there is. But anyways, I'm gonna focus for right now on what I was gonna do for this piece of content. See what you guys think, because it's very much an explainer for like what my newest single Crashing Down is about. Here we go. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and I almost cut my finger off it's at like this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and sleeping. Here we go. Okay. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and sleeping in the car. I broke my nose, I think, but I was embarrassed to show my face to the world. I didn't get it is. This is Ableton. Mm-hmm. This is my shit. I couldn't breathe. No, really choking. You feel me? I couldn't breathe and waking up to numerous abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid. I didn't know who I could trust. I'm not saying I was so afraid. I didn't know who I could trust. I'm not saying it's abuses with no justice. Gaslighting. Okay. I migrated this over from the other one, but you see what I'm talking about, right? You can feel it. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and sleeping in the car. I broke my nose, I think. It's worth it, personally. But I've been an Ableton head for a long time. I've been Ableton head for like longer than 10 years. because of what I could do with the timings and the meters. That's very important to me to be able to do. Don't do that. Don't do this. What is this? What is going on? Oh, I was just mad. Okay. It's just mad. Okay. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job. I can't. That's something I said today. I can't believe I said that. I'm thinking to myself, I'm chuckling to myself, like, did I just commit, like, mental career suicide? But at the same time, it gets on my nerves. Some of these entities, especially when we're talking about Web3 and stuff, some of these entities get on my nerves because it's like, we're not popping like that. Like, I almost cut my finger off. The way people kind of like act, like, I don't like it personally. My finger off at righteous. Restaurant job, choosing, you know, I don't want to appreciate it. I don't appreciate it at all. I broke my nose, I think, but I was embarrassed to show my face to the world. I didn't get to say goodbye to my dog. I couldn't breathe, no, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe, and waking up to numerous abuses with no justice, gaslighting from institutions, you feel me? I agree. Stuff. Gaslighting from institutions, but I don't know why it's like off. That's weird. From institutions, medical, legal. Ooh, prosody. Put me on. What is that? From institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid. I didn't know who I could trust. I'm not saying why is it doing that? It's gonna my next spot. Here we go. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and sleeping in the car. I broke my nose, I think, but I was embarrassed to show my face to the world. I didn't get to say goodbye to my dog. I couldn't breathe, no, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe. Yeah, hell yeah. Up to the whole idea is I want this to go into the song. Because I think, yeah, man, I was like mentally like not in the greatest place, but the show must go on, and so I don't know, I could be more creative than I have been with this project, so I kind of gotta supplement it with some fire ass content. See if I can get a playlist or two, you know what I'm saying? I didn't get to say goodbye to my dog. I couldn't breathe, no, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe, and waking up to numerous. I almost I didn't get to say goodbye to my dog. I couldn't breathe, no, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe, and I didn't get to say goodbye to my dog. I couldn't breathe, no, really choking and confused. And I'm gonna like harmonize the fuck out of this. I want y'all to know. Waking up to numerous abuses with no justice, gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. Let's like kind of. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and part of me feels like I want to play the whole thing live. I broke my nose, well, let me get this two out of the way. I'm not saying I'm the only one that was going through shit. I'm just saying times were hard. Saying I'm the only one that was going. Saying I'm the. I didn't know who I could trust. I'm not saying I'm the only one that was going through shit. Okay. I almost had it. Let me listen to it. Stop. Okay, hold on. I didn't know who I could trust. I'm not saying I'm the only one that was going through shit. I'm just saying. So right here. This is like annoying. I'm not gonna lie. But it's okay. This is my, because I knew I had dropped it. I'm just saying times were hard. Yeah, that's cool. Know who I could trust. I'm not saying I'm the only one that was going prosody, I like that. I'm just saying times were hard. Come listen to it. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and sleeping in the car. I broke my nose, I think, but I was was embarrassed to show my face to the world. I didn't get to say goodbye to my dog. I couldn't breathe. No, really choking. I gotta remember the words because like you just kind of said prosody. I was kind of like firing it off like in real time. With no justice, gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid, I didn't know who I could trust. I'm not saying I'm the only one that was going through shit. I'm just saying times were hard. Just gonna get a good one moment everything was silent and I just wanted to disappear. Cause everything was crashing down on me. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold. Let's see if we got it. It might not have. I'm gonna take a look at this guy too. Yeah, I only caught it a little bit. I will. Oh no, it's there. It's just, it's chugging right along. Let's try one more time. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and sleeping in the car. Ugh. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and sleeping. Okay. Choosing between black mold and sleeping in the car. I broke my nose, I think, but I'm just gonna do piece by piece, just piece it together, and kind of go like that. Okay. Sleeping in the car. I broke my nose. Yeah. Sleeping in the car. I broke my nose, I think, but I was embarrassed to show my face to the world. I didn't. It's true. See, and the whole idea too is I want to kind of have like some strings. I want this to kind of like be an orchestral-ish kind of thing. Restaurant job, choosing between black mold and sleeping in the car. I broke my nose, I think, but I was embarrassed to show my face to the world. I didn't get to say goodbye to my dog. Embarrassed to show my face to the world. I didn't get to say goodbye to my dog. I couldn't breathe. No, really. Keep both of them, I didn't get to say goodbye to my dog. I couldn't breathe. No, really choking and confused cause I couldn't breathe in. I couldn't breathe my dog. I couldn't breathe. No, really choking cause I confused cause my dog. I couldn't breathe. No, really. I don't know why it's deciding to do this. So, I mean, it does it, like, when I stream, it just doesn't like it. But it got worse after the update. So I gotta maybe probably just switch back to regular OBS, but we'll get there. No, really choking, cause I use... Hold on. I gotta remember the words. No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to... And then, yeah. Waking up to numerous abuses with no justice. Okay. Waking up to numerous abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from but I want to kind of like make it nice. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Okay, I'm coming. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from That's better. Ugh. Hold on, I'm just gonna like save it really quick. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe it'll do something. Here we go. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. Yeah, there we go. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid. I was so afraid. I didn't see the way. Okay. I was so afraid. I didn't see the way. I'm not saying I'm the only one that. Because you gotta really kind of like start massaging it whenever you get to a certain point, even if you're just painfully doing this. The show must go on. I will ride this motherfucker till the wheels fall off. I don't care. Anyway, okay, let's see. I was so afraid. I didn't know who I could trust. I'm not saying I'm the only one that was going through shit. I'm just saying times were hard. I didn't see the way. I'm not saying I'm the only one that was going through stuff. Afraid I didn't see the way. I'm not saying I'm the only one that was going through shit. I'm just saying times were hard. One moment every times were hard. One moment everything was silent and I just wanted to disappear. I'm just saying times were hard. One moment everything was silent and one moment everything went silent and I just wanted to disappear. Saying times were hard. One moment everything went silent and I wanted to disappear. Okay, hold on. One. Here we go again. Times were hard. One moment everything went silent and I just wanted to disappear. Cause everything was crazy to disappear. Cause everything was crazy. Just wanted to disappear. Cause everything was crashing down on me. Wanted to disappear. And then the idea is, cause everything was crashing down on me. I taste the breath of life. I sense a broken heart. Now I really came a long way. You know what I'm saying? I taste the breath of life. I sense a broken heart. Sense broken. I really came a long way. Hey, to become like the wind would be to blow your stardust. You know what I mean? Just like that. And the whole idea is over there. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and sleeping in the. I broke my nose, I think, but I was embarrassed to show my face to the world. I didn't get to say goodbye to my dog. I couldn't breathe. No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe. There it is. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way. I'm not saying I'm the only one. Yeah, I need that right there. Going through shit. I'm just saying times see this or you just see my face. Stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way. I'm not saying I'm legal and stuff. I was so afraid. I'm really kind of thinking of the gravity of something I said earlier. I'm sitting there like, oh my god. I knew that I needed to come on here and be chill because I was like, I was so spun out, dude, most of the day. Dude, this is the only reason why I get up here and I do this, because like I will be so like, and I get to the stream and the stream like relaxes me. I'm like, okay, I'm in here. You know what I mean? The leading up to it, it's hell in the hallway, dog. I'm not gonna lie. Legal and stuff. I was so afraid. I didn't see the way. I'm not saying I'm the only one. Right here. I was so afraid. I didn't see the way. Stuff. I was so afraid. I didn't see the way. I'm not saying I'm the only one that was going. Just right here. Nice. Okay, here we go. Again. And stuff. I was so afraid. I didn't see the way. I'm not saying I'm the only one that was going through shit. I'm just saying times were hard. I'm just saying times were hard. Going through shit. I'm just saying times were hard. Going through shit. I'm just saying times were hard. Times were hard. I'm just saying times were hard. One moment everything went south. Times were hard. Times were hard. Okay, I'm just saying times were hard. Oh, yeah, just give me all that. All of them. Let's see. Going through shit. I'm just saying times were hard. I wasn't thinking it through. Okay, I was like in a different dimension. Hold on. Times were hard. I'm just saying going through shit. I'm just saying times were hard. Oh my God. One moment. One more time. Times were hard. I was going through shit. I'm just saying times were hard. One moment everything went silent and I know, like, for a lot of these I have to clip it to make sure like laptop click isn't like in the situation, which I think is kind of funny, but it's all good. Okay, here we go. Times were hard. One moment everything went silent and I just wanted to disappear. Cause everything was crashing down on me. Right, that's it. Because the beginning part is, let me tell you what was going on round about September 2022. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and sleeping in the car. I broke my nose, I think, but I to say goodbye to my dog. I couldn't breathe. No, really choking and confused. Yeah, no, it's hot. I don't care what anybody says. I kind of do, but I'm blocking it out. I'm sitting there like, oh my God, why did I just blow myself up like that? I'm like really kind of waking up to the gravity of like where I was mentally, and I'm like, oh shit. It's fine. I gotta face the music of everything that I said, who I am. I don't know. You know I'm gonna sit there and jam. I'm a jam. You know, wherever that we're at, it's gonna jam. You can say whatever you want. It's gonna jam. Silent and I just wanted to disappear. Cause everything was crashing down on me. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between. I almost cut my finger. I almost cut my finger off. I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and sleeping in the car. I broke my nose, I think, but I was embarrassed to show my face to the world. Maybe it's kind of like the second part's weird. I'm gonna like go do some surgery on it. This is okay, but this right here is weird. Like I like it in principle. It's just kind of like it feels weird. Hey.
Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and then waking up to various abuse. No really choking.
Oh, wait. Oh, I missed it.
No really choking and confused 'cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. No really choking and confused 'cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way. I'm not saying no really choking and confused 'cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and
Okay, well,
no, no,
here we go.
no really choking and confused 'cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way. No really choking and confused 'cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no really choke. No really choking. No really choking and confused 'cause I couldn't.
Hey, here we go. Again, here we go. Right here. Hey.
No really choking and confused 'cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way. I'm not no really choking and confused 'cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no really choking and confused 'cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff.
Let's focus on just this because I'll be able to level it where I want it to be. Behave yourself. I don't want to hear it. And I kind of want to, bring this kind of where it needs to be at, like right around here-ish. Yeah, do that. Let's just look and see what's good with YouTube. That kind of helps me to understand what's going on. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds fine. Sounds great.
Breathe.
Yeah, it needs to feel, it kind of feels like ocean waves a little bit, right? Because it's crashing down. Do you feel me? Y'all have to understand how deep in this shit I am. Y'all, people, hey, chronically underestimate me. That's why I be tweaking on people sometimes. I really cannot help it. But when I sit here and look at people talk hypocritical and be hypocritical in people's faces like that, because they really just have not thoroughly examined and really made a science out of what they do and how they approach their creative pursuits, and then how they approach their own value systems to when they like engage with like life and the world and stuff. I have a very tough time holding myself together. That's why I'm tired of explaining myself, man. Y'all just gonna have to not like me, I swear, because this is the pantheon. You get what I'm saying? Like, this is alchemical work that I am doing right now. I always do this at this level. Excuse me.
Breathe.
Why do I wait?
Breathe.
Oh, they're gonna hate me. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm like half spinning out and like half trying to pay attention. I understand the fan blowing is also like in the shot. It's crazy. It's in the recording. It's hold on. Kind of like one of yeah. That's the idea.
Breathe.
Okay, hold on. That's good. That's okay. Alright. So I can breathe again. This is what I'd be feeling like once I finally kind of pierce the growing pain. Ugh. This takes so much out of me, dude. That's another thing with this. When I was mixing the other track that's dropping April 17th, Don't Miss It. It was like decking me, because it's like it was decking me because like I put so much of my mind into it, and it's so much of your self-worth, because it's like, I know I've listened to this 32 times, and when I put it into the car, the 33rd draft, the cymbals still stick out. What the is going on? Oh, it's just ugh.
Breathe.
Ah, come on now.
I'm not saying I'm the only one. Breathe.
Let me see if that sounds decent. I mean, it kind of like loses out the mystique. If I do this, one second. Hold on. That's kind of a lot. Still wanted to still undulate as if it were waves. No pun intended. We don't use that on this channel anymore, by the way. Switching some other stuff for reasons. I'm so like actually kind of losing myself. Why did I do that? I'm still thinking to myself like I'm beating myself up over something I said today. I cannot believe I opened my mouth and said this to this person today. Actually, I didn't open my mouth. I opened my thumbs. I said something to somebody that it's just a lot that happened over the past like 24 hours that had me like really kind of like off. Like I'm like I'm feeling really off. This whole thing right now is bizarre, and so like I'm thinking it through and not really thinking it through, just kind of like existing. It's like, oh my god, okay, like, breathe. Let's see, I'm right here. I like it. You kind of want to put something else there. But see, when you do that, I find that if you have, to me, on a chord, you don't want the top part of the chord to be the half step dissonance. I think that that's a very rich and sexy addition to your chord, but I always believe it needs to fall somewhere squarely in the middle, because when it's high like that, the brain has a hard time processing, like, I feel like the brain listens to music like this, because I do think it's like it engages your chakras like this. Like our ears are here, but I think we do listen to music from like here, and we like, I think, our music to carry us like this. It pulls us like this, and I think that's why melody kind of, and that's why when people kind of dance, they move like that. You know what I mean? I think some people dance down. You know, I'm trying to decide. I'm still like working that theory, but at the end of the day, like they're still doing this with like their head and shoulders, and I think that the notion comes from the pull like this, whenever you have your lines, like the brain is listening to it like this, and the brain doesn't want to feel dissonance at the top. The brain wants to feel, or maybe not even the brain, kind of like the whole somatic being, the smart somatic body wants to feel like, the processes are happening in the elbows and the knees and stuff, but the brain is in control in that sense. It wants to feel like that, because it wants to feel like the central processing unit is doing this up here. What am I saying? It wants to feel like the melody line is holding it down. It needs to feel, if it's not resolved, then it needs to have a tension that's heading towards a resolution. And I think that when you have that half step dissonance at the top, you kind of lose that. So I don't know if that made sense at all. It made sense to me. I need something. I was like here. No, I don't know. Let's listen to the whole thing, like with the singing vocal, and see what that does. You see, now it's kind of in the pocket where it belongs.
Eagle and stuff. I was no really choking and confused, 'cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions.
Mine feels fast to me. It's like it feels ahead.
Confused, 'cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way.
I was to it.
No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't
First thing I'm gonna do
breathe
is
in.
put a
Waking
limiter
up
on
to
it.
various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way I breathe. No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way I breathe. No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking
I mean, I like it, but I gotta like really kind of sit with it.
No justice.
You know, you can't just like.
Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff.
I think this is an important development for me because I need to focus. Oh my god. I'm like also having a panic attack. But I have panic attacks often. Like people be having seizures and stuff like 10 times a day. I have panic attacks probably like that amount of times. I don't know. It's just a thing. Anyway.
No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way I breathe. No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up.
And I like how it feels like it's in B flat minor. It's kind of not. It's like it's like a B flat Dorian, but it's not. I mean, I like playing with that type of shit. Like the melody line suggests that it's in B flat Dorian, but really in the song itself, or even in the harmonies, it suggests that they're the fourth and fifth of the F minor, and I like that. I like to have like kind of an ambiguous chord structure or like an ambiguous. I'll leave the people to argue what key it's in. It's interesting. There was this person that I went on a date with once, and I went on a date with them like one time, and I never saw them again. But it was like they were like, "Well, I think Fly Me to the Moon is in A minor, and here's why I think that." And a lot of people think it's in C major. I don't think it is. I think it's in A minor. And they explained to me why. I thought about it and I said, well, why not? Why not? Hell, maybe it is in A minor. I can see how the person was like talking about the structure and it suggested, hey, maybe it is. Maybe, and I thought that was so interesting. It was a good encounter. Thinking like, dang, that's crazy. Never saw the person again because they, low key they couldn't dress, and I'm like kind of not into that. But cool person though, regardless. Anyway, let me kind of like take a little walk around the fretboard to kind of clear my own personal palette for a second and go back to listening. I've been doing some very intense listening in terms of mixing this project, so my ears can definitely end up getting tired if I don't get a chance to be free a little bit and just be expressive. So give me a minute and I'm just going to do it with this. I know it would be cool if I kind of put like a cool beat on it. I'm going to figure that out. Just give me, but I needed a minute. My computer needed a minute to just like get this part. So let's see. Here we go. Then we can kind of put the snaps back in. Just kidding. I know what I did. Ah! Okay. Let me think. Let me think about what is something I wanted to do. Okay. I'm gonna ride. I'm just gonna ride with this for a little bit. Give me a little chance to jam break. You know what I'm saying? Let me just get that. Hold on. A couple more times. Okay. Just give me one more good one. That one I will tolerate it, but I just want to kind of let me loosen up and just pass through the film of the quantum shit. Give me a couple more, just let me just walk through it and guide yourself through it. You know what I mean? It's a guided meditation. It's an entrance into another dimension. Just breathe in. There you go. Yes. Okay, I think I like that one. Just be cool. Ugh. There we go. Cool. Let me bring it up a little bit. I gotta remember the words. Hold on. Okay. Let me just get the part good. Okay. Do that once again. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you feel me though, right? But let me just kind of get it nice. I'll start from the beginning. Okay. Yeah, I know you get the now you get the idea. I'm gonna do it one more time. Actually, I'm just gonna let me just kind of get it like. what I'm saying? I just kind of like had to like, and then when you play, like, you have to like make sure you're relaxed. Like it's kind of like when you're gonna get the best sound. So let me do it one more time. But I you know what I'm saying? You were just enjoying it, right? We'll see like this one. Okay. Push this up, I can do it. Okay. Go ahead, one more time. Okay, it's a little trickier than I thought. Cause I could probably do it with one octave. Alright, you can tell it's like I started leaving my element a little bit, so I'm just gonna go back and try to like put my words back in my brain and stuff. It was like I left to come back after that. Okay, so we were here.
No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with
Check
no
this out, though.
justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way. No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting
Open sesame.
from institutions,
Sometimes it works. I told you it works. This is my new toy. I like this. Oh, this is the light though. I don't want to do the light. There's like a light here.
No, really
Empirical Labs like got hooked up with this, and I'm super excited to use it. So
Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way. No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way. up to
decide how I
various
wanna put it.
abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see you.
And I probably, like, when I do background vocals, I just want to put the whole group in a compressor, make it seem like it's like the same record, the same sample in that sense.
Various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff.
like this?
I was so afraid I didn't see the way I breathe. No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe in.
Yeah, like that.
Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions.
And I'm kind of like vibing with this like
legal, and
upper
stuff.
part.
I was so afraid
This one has a,
I didn't see
all the like
choking
skipping
and
that.
confused, cause I couldn't breathe
All of
in.
the let's
Waking
see.
up to various abuses with
All of
no
its,
justice.
like,
Gaslighting
thingies,
from institutions,
they
medical,
have like all these like
legal, and
innuendos and stuff.
I was so
You know, in the era of quiet on the set, I'm not sure how I feel about it, but I do like the product.
Choking and confused,
I think it's
cause
a
I
good product.
couldn't breathe in.
And I like the quality of the sound that I,
Various
receiving.
abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way I breathe. No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe
Does it,
in.
like, come back, or
Waking
no,
up to
no?
various
I'm excited.
abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see
And then
the
I,
way I breathe.
Cause I like the quality of the sound
Choking and
for some of these things, but then to do that dynamic EQ is really important too. So
Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal, and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way
there you
I breathe. No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions,
Probably.
medical, legal,
I'm also on
and stuff.
headphones, and that's part's
I was
interesting.
so-
I would rather be on headphones right now because this mic is very sensitive, and when I turn on the monitors, it picks up everything, and so it's like a double sound. And I don't even know what I'm playing. You know what I mean? Let's see. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah.
I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and sleeping in the car. I broke my nose, I think, but I was embarrassed to show my face to the world. I didn't get to say goodbye to my dog. I couldn't breathe. No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no justice.
This is good. This is when I kind of get this where I want to be on
I was so
good. Hey, this is the work.
I'm not saying I'm the only one that was going through shit. I'm just saying times were hard. One moment everything went silent and I just wanted to
Yeah, this is good.
disappear.
Yeah,
Cause
this is gonna work out.
everything's crashing down on me.
I just don't know. I don't know. Ugh.
I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and sleeping in the car. I broke my nose, I think, but I was embarrassed to show my face to the world.
Look at him, I'm trying
I
to like, I'm a
didn't
little
get
stressed.
to say
Like,
goodbye to my dog. I couldn't breathe. No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe.
Yeah,
in.
no, but yeah.
Waking up to various
This is exactly how it
abuses
should
with
feel.
no
I'm gonna go like this.
I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing
Yeah.
between black
makes more
mold
sense.
and sleeping in the car. I I broke my nose, I think, but I was embarrassed to show my face to the world.
She'll like give this to a freebie or something like that. I'm about to onboard to the Solana platform, which I'm pretty excited about.
No, really choking and
incentives to just like DJ and music at the same time. Although maybe I want to try Even Biz, I just try other things too. But I don't know how Even Biz I feel like, because you have people like Curtis King that are like, if it's not going to your website, it ain't shit. Like, I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not saying I'm the only one that was going through shit. I'm just saying times were hard. One moment everything went silent and I just wanted to
I'm like, everything is like hitting me at once while I'm like trying to focus. This is like, oh my god. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, this is fine. This will do. No, I think it's good. I think it feels good. I think that's what I really wanted. What I wanted to create today was like a safe space for like the mind or whatever. I definitely think it's achieved here.
I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and sleeping in the car. I broke my nose, I think, but I was embarrassed to show my face to the world. I didn't get to say goodbye to my dog. I couldn't breathe. No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe in.
And there's some part of me like really kind of getting into the ethers of the drum process. That's a part of me that feels private about that. We'll see how I feel about it later.
Legal and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way. I'm not saying I'm the only one that was going through shit. I'm just saying times were hard. One moment everything went silent and I just wanted
That's the thing is in there.
I'm just saying times were hard. One moment everything went silent and I just wanted to disappear, cause everything was crashing down on me. Cause everything was cause everything was crashing down on me.
Okay.
Cause everything was crashing down on me.
Okay. The last part, like, okay. Cool, man. Okay, listen to me. One day I'm going to have the stamina to get past my 2 hours, but today I feel like I'm going to play it one more time. I like what I did.
I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing
So it starts with, let me tell you what was going on round about September 2022.
I almost cut my finger off at this restaurant job, choosing between black mold and sleeping in the car. I broke my nose, I think, but I was embarrassed to show my face to the world. I didn't get to say goodbye to my dog. I couldn't breathe. No, really choking and confused, cause I couldn't breathe in. Waking up to various abuses with no justice. Gaslighting from institutions, medical, legal and stuff. I was so afraid I didn't see the way. I'm not saying I'm the only one that was going through shit. I'm just saying times were hard. One moment everything went silent and I just wanted to disappear, cause everything was crashing down on me.
Oh, yes.
I sense a broken heart. I've really been a long way. To become like the wind would be to blow your star down. Yeah, 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 yeah,
There you go. Okay. cool, man. Listen, y'all, it's been real. I am deeply appreciative of how this has gone, and I hope to Jesus that, the sound didn't cut off halfway through. If it did, I am so sorry. But we did our 2 hours, and I need to go lay down because I am a little bit, like I said, stressed. And oh, look, my whole bun made it into the shot today. Isn't that fire? But yeah, this is what I did, and I'm super excited about that. I think, yeah. Thank you guys so much, and I hope that I can kind of show up a little more often in the next few days, maybe next week. We'll see how everything goes. And, yeah, it was like a cool acoustic session today, so I really appreciate you guys hanging around for that.